Stephen A. was given the Thumbs Down Award at the National Association of Black Journalists conference that they had. I didn't know the Thumbs Down Award was a real award, but it is. They do it every year. And it's given out to the people that, for lack of a better term, make being a black journalist, what?
Okay.
It's given out to the people that make the job of being a black journalist a little more difficult. They said they gave it to Stephen A. for his disparaging remarks toward prominent black women in the fields of journalism, politics, and there was one other field that they cited. And Stephen A. has been responding to this ever since.
Yeah,
you can tell it really bothered him.
It appears to be a big deal.
Yeah, this wasn't.
Now I'm not familiar with this this conference, with this convention, with this award. Mark, are you familiar?
Yeah. We were. I'm pulling up the details of the award. We talked about it last year. Y'all made fun of. Y'all made fun of it last year. I think it was in Cleveland.
Did we?
Yeah.
Why we teasing?
I'll tell you.
That seemed like some super fly positive shit that they do.
Yeah. Agreed.
What's the name of the thing again?
The National Association of Black Journalists.
Oh, I remember.
I
remember why.
This year was in Atlanta. We should go. I was telling Ice.
Yeah, you were just saying that.
I think it's a great event. Next year it's in Houston. I think it'll be another great event that we should go to. We may even do like a pod panel or something. Because they invite podcasts as well as journalists, traditional journalists. It's dope. But anyway,
shout out to
the NABJ is like the biggest organization for black journalists. It's an annual convention conference. People show up from all over, but it's also the voice of black journalism. The people who, like when things happen against people, we stand up and speak out. Did they do that against me with Palestine? Of course not. But other than that, they stand up and they speak out on issues related to black journalists.
Mark got less on this
they find opportunities to support.
But he holds on to it. But he holds on to it though.
What he said makes sense though.
Yeah, it does.
But it does.
It do, but we keep
Black journalists fired for free speech.
No, they're not riding with you.
Heard.
Look, you just got to realize.
Loud and clear.
Yeah. Say less.
Same conversation.
Yeah.
Does that hurt you? Does it bother you? Because people that I think are highly intelligent say that you are one of the most highly intelligent people that they know. Does that when you go home and get in like your intelligence sauna?
Get his
brain starts sweating.
Yeah. Like, does that ever hit home for you?
Give me some terry cloth. I think
it just irritates me when they take a high ground on certain issues when they don't stand when it's tough.
Got it.
Gosh.
Let me hit it for him. I'm gonna hit it for him.
It's the same shit.
Facts.
It's the exact same shit. Again, they might want to, but
they got mouths to feed.
Yeah.
And the sacrifice ain't necessarily worth it.
No, because the ramifications ain't the same.
Yeah, it's true.
You gotta weigh that, bro. You gotta weigh that. Yo, I might want to stand with you, but
there's picking and choosing in this industry.
But but the whole point of having an organization, and I don't want to make it about me because it's not, but is that we can stand together. Because you're right. If one or two people stand up, they can get plucked down. But if the entire organization of black journalists in America say this was wrong, they're not gonna hire anybody.
If who y'all standing up against got a big enough fly swatter to hit all y'all at once and still up,
yeah.
But that's program.
And I hear that. But you know what? They can make that choice. I just can't respect that choice.
I get it. I get it. Because you're willing to lose it for that.
Yeah.
For what you stand on.
Yeah.
You lost. And there's a lot of people that's not.
Yeah. And so, but the Stephen A. thing is interesting. So basically, they gave the thumbs down to Stephen A. because they said his disparaging comments about Jasmine Crockett. Who else did they say? There were a few black
Jasmine
women.
Crockett,
Kamala Harris, Joy and Reed. That's what it was.
Joy Reid and Kamala.
Yeah, and so they gave a thumbs down award. I don't know if they give it every year. I don't pay attention to the awards enough to know.
They said they give it out every year.
I looked it up. It's every year.
But I think Steven said that it's usually organizations and not individuals. He alluded to that, I think.
I've never heard of a person getting it before. I'm not saying it's true. I don't know.
There was only 4.
He's the 4th
total.
or 5th person that has ever individually gotten the award.
All right, so they do give it to people then.
Yeah, it's just so. Do I think he deserves the criticism? Yes.
Okay.
I think he 100% was wrong on the Jasmine Crockett stuff. I think he's 100% wrong on the way he engaged the Kamala Harris stuff. I think the criticisms of him are appropriate. if I'm only giving 4 people in the history of the organization the award, I'd have to wonder if he's done the 4th worst thing. you know what I'm saying? In the history of the organization. But I think they were very clear that we're not playing about this. They have a right to do that.
Some of it has been embarrassing from Stephen A.
Yeah, no. He deserves the credit. That's what I say. He deserves the criticism.
If you deserve the criticism to the point where people in mass feel like it's been embarrassing, some of the stuff that you've been on, then you deserve the award.
And that's the key part. The key part is in mass.
In mass,
Stephen A. Smith has a louder voice than some of those other people he named, because he named the people.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't know any of the people, not saying that that's my area of expertise, but Stephen A. Smith has a louder and broader reach than most journalists. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, most people don't know the name of everyday journalists. Even they could be great in their field, but most people don't know their name. People know Stephen A. Smith's name,
maybe in America.
And you are basically allowing white society to say, see, he feels the same way. And that's the damaging part. Like, yo, dog, one of their loudest and brightest stars is in agreement with us on a bunch of these issues, and I think that's scary.
I feel like Stephen A. has a hard time stepping outside of himself to see himself. I don't think that is specific to Stephen A. I think a lot of people struggle with that. But if he were able to do that, I mean, they keep citing the lack of accountability. I'm going to take it a step further than that, because Stephen A. says this is all political and that they're giving me this award because they are liberals and hate to see a black man with an opinion that differs from the liberal objective. Mm-hmm. I call cap.
Me too.
I call cap on that.
Why?
That's not true.
That's a pandering move to the right to me.
Yeah. But and the first place that you go, or one of the first places you go after you receive this award, is Sean Hannity,
right?
Which just doesn't look good. And Stephen is bright enough to know how that looks. But I'll take it before Stephen A. ever entered politics. I'm taking it back to Stephen A., Max Kellerman, and Terrell Owens. Mm-hmm. That's what they were saying. It came out wrong. I'm talking about the event that led to Stephen A. making sure that Max Kellerman was never seen unless a boxing ring was around.
Right.
When Max Kellerman was kind of driving some black points home. Mm-hmm. And Stephen A. often at times, maybe unbeknownst to him, sounded like he was on the other side of some of those things. And Terrell Owens said, see, he's blacker than you.
Yeah.
That hit. Mm-hmm. That hit home. But that was way before Stephen A. got into politics. That was something that people noticed about the stances that he was taking, maybe in alliance with some of the higher ups at ESPN, before anybody really could put tail on the donkey to ESPN's political stance on things. I mean, I think that part is clear as day now. We kind of know where Steve stands. We know where Pat McAfee stands, even though he keeps trying to play neutral and middle ground, but he was at the fucking MAGA Super Bowl shit. He was at the MAGA, whatever they had the other day, the little MAGA party. I don't be knowing, but Pat McAfee was there. They on his ass because he came out with Donald Trump. But I think we know where they stand now. And when it comes to what he had to say about some of the people, I'm going to go to Joy. That wasn't political. Yes, Joy did a political show. But his commentary, I was confused because Stephen A. covers so much. He covers sports, he covers politics, he covers culture. Sometimes when he gets away from ESPN, which is really never, and goes about on his own, or at least to appear like he's on his own, it looks like he's trying to come in on culture. Or people receive it that way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Joy Reid losing her job, that I don't think that deserved all that it got from Stephen A. It got a lot. It got, I could see why she lost her job. Her ratings were bad. Nothing is political about her ratings were bad, unless you have a political agenda inciting that those ratings on that particular show was bad. To which Joy Reid replied, maybe bad for where I am, but I get quadruple your ratings. Like, you can't have a ratings conversation with me. I've been dominant. You're on ESPN. We're held to different. But not only that, she's as well respected as they come in her field.
I loved her show.
So even if you have a critique about her, there's a way to deliver that. And if it's not delivered that way, if it comes off demeaning and, like they said, disparaging, and just it seems like there's malicious intent. It comes off like that's how it sounds. Then that's on you. That's on the talking head to find a better way. And his vocabulary is up. There should be no reason why it sounds like that. He should be able to deliver his point. The stuff he said about Kamala, that's political. But how he spoke about her, nah.
Don't sound objective.
You rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. That's not, to me, a right wing, left wing thing.
No Joe Budden.